Hello. Greetings. Good day. Good everything else. That, darn, this soundtrack, as lovely as it is, it has so much dynamics, or rather dynamic range, that I turn it down just a little bit and it disappears. But if I leave it at that volume, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna overwhelm everything. Oh well. Anyway, trying to figure out what these things are I'm looking at right now. It's Steam, and what's new on Steam? April Fools. Oh, actually, what is April Fools for Grim Dawn? Critical announcement. Scorv mode. Okay, that's. I don't think there's really time for me to look at it. Counter-Strike has an update. Not in a hurry. Definitely not in a hurry. Right, we're here to do one thing and one thing only. Ooh. Also, Twitch, sorry, not Twitch Rivals, Valorant, the competitive FPS with abilities from Riot Games is releasing today. I didn't know that the open beta starts on like 6th or 7th. But apparently some stuff is already happening, or at least Twitch Rivals is happening today. Okay, that's obviously later. That's a lot of it. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Just recently I saw a video from, could have been Tom Scott, could have been someone else, talking about just how much data there is in video footage that he's editing, something like 1 gigabit per second of some sort of data, and this is pretty close. This is, well, okay, this is megabits. Oh no, that is 1.9 gigabits, so yeah. Thank God for compression. Otherwise, those internet tubes would be plugged up. And plugged over and plugged what else? Still, somehow it was working. So, magic of compression. I mean, it should be good. Otherwise, imagine everyone streaming at this. Because people who can't stream at this resolution will stream at this resolution. And even if there's quality options, Twitch still ingests this at the highest resolution at whatever I'm sending to it. I don't think there's, actually I don't know whether you can stream on Twitch in something higher than 1080p. I don't think you can even. But yeah, 1080p, 60 FPS, 60 kilobytes per second, or 60 kilobits. 60, what am I saying? 6,000 kilobits per second is the bitrate I'm going for to make it as beautiful as possible. Unfortunately, that does rate, kilobytes? Whatever this is. The smaller KB. No, that's kilobyte. I'm assuming that's a kilobit then. KB-byte? No. Traditional bit units. I'm now, yeah, it is bits. I'm now doing something that is completely not related to the game that we're gonna play. Also, thank God I've started up the Steam. Otherwise, it's hard to play a game on Steam without it. The music is spooky though, and the music really sets the mood because the final episode of the final episode of Orwell that we're about to play is gonna be a spicy one. Yeah, 6 megabits per second. That is still a lot, but then again, modern internet. I know some people are have poopy internet. A lot has been said about Ira's internet, which is at most, she gets 8 megabits per second, I think, on her connection, which is, obviously, she still manages to stream somehow, which is crazy. It's still somehow it works. Somehow it works. Well, most of the time. Again, I think it's because everyone has started streaming. Twitch just doesn't have the capacity, because previously, as far as I know, I've been given quality options pretty much all the time. Right now, unfortunately, they've taken that away from me. Since I'm an affiliate, I'm not a partner, they don't guarantee. For affiliates, it's basically first come, first serve, or like depending on the load on servers. Right now, since everyone's streaming, I can imagine why they're taking it away. Anyway, you're here for not me chatting, or if you're here for me chatting, thanks. You're most likely here for me to watch me play a video game, but a video game by the name of Orwell, or any other video games if you're interested in that. Let's quickly just take a look. First of all, obviously, Jam versus the Backlog is the thing we're doing today. This is not lifelong, but at this point, a really long thing of mine. When did I start? You know what? I started like 3 years ago. Because, Yasmin, just recently you've celebrated your, 36th month? Remember something like that? Yeah, 32 month anniversary. So yeah. We're getting close to those 3 years. Modern internet, if it will get to full speed, you only get around 40 megabytes. I've heard about problems with German internet right now. Some big people, like specifically the whole European division of League of Legends right now, since they're based in Berlin, I think, they're experiencing some horrible troubles. And that's for their broadcast, that's for their talent, just for people trying to stream. I know there's a bunch of people there, and this doesn't work for them. So yeah, I'm assuming you're having the same issue. Sorry about that. Obviously, everything from Orwell streams as well as everything else goes on the YouTube channel in form of VODs. So if you really want to watch me play and listen to my commentary, there won't be live reaction or anything. But if you want to talk to me about the game, I'll be happy to do so. Anyway, let's go for it. As the music picks up. I can just listen to this music, but obviously, folks, you're not here for that. Not for me going. That's not it. Let's play Orwell, the video game. Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait. This is great. I'm just mentally preparing myself for this. Ooh. I don't know what to tell you, Yasmin, but the fact is, yeah, seems like something is very poopy. Again, I wish. Maybe the quality settings will appear in a moment. I think it also depends. Like, it can also appear during the stream, but can't promise you much. Wish you could sort of set this to some sort of an audio mode, but I think with this, the game still, or sort of Twitch makes you download all the 1080p without any other chance, which is a darn shame. Anyway, so quick recap before I start the timer. So Orwell is a like a Big Brother simulation game. We are tasked with finding information about people, and those people are under suspicion of having partaken in criminal activities, specifically terrorist activities. The whole game starts with a bomb exploding in a city square, and then from that we follow the leads. We see a person working there. We find out about their life. We go through their communications, emails, instant messaging, just whatever they posted on social networks, and it starts to unravel. We make connections to other people. As such, there have been another explosion. There was a third explosion that we've prevented, and so on and so forth. And yeah, Yasmin, I'll try to ping you if this, some of the quality options appear. For now, again, sorry you are missing the game you picked yourself. Again, if you VODs will be ready for your perusal if you wish. And again, just if you have just ask me oh, how did you solve this, or how did you go about this choice? I'll be happy to answer. So yeah, so there have been explosions. We have prevented one based on the information that we have gotten. We have uncovered some very interesting interconnections between the people. One of the suspects, we found out that they had a military history. We've sort of decided, we assume that they are the ones responsible for bombings, and seemingly that was the case. Unfortunately, while trying to capture them, trying to arrest them, they started shooting at the people who arrived at the scene, and as such, the team did take them down. Then, of course, there's the whole thought group, of which majority of our suspects are a part of. And the last thing that we ended on of episode 4 is the fact that the database that we're working with was hacked. Information from that database was leaked, and very specifically, our handler under the name of Symes had his personal information, specifically plus his wife's, well, let's just say his family's information leaked on the internet, posted. His personal address was posted, and it was posted on a website that just got the Thought blog that just got popular after a big national newspaper has linked to it. I'm fearing the worst. Let's see what's going to happen. Timer start. Game start as well. And yeah, of course, we are working for the nation, a very unnamed nation. So yeah, we had some goals. Here are some of the people that we're working with. Initially, Gunther Aarons was actually not even called Gunther Aarons. He was Abraham Goldfels. But we found out that he actually changed his name when he emigrated from Germany into this country. And since December of last year, right now in game it's April 2017, Gunther Aarons has been deceased. Joseph Langley, lawyer for person that isn't shown here. A friend of many of people here, plus right now trying to be recruited by Juliet and Harrison. Initiate, the hacker that actually was behind the database hack and now in contact with Harrison and Juliet. Benjamin Costigan, that's our handler, Symes. His identity was compromised and personal information was disclosed. Last time we have communicated with him, he said he needs to go home, like right now. Otherwise, God knows what's going to happen. Let's go to day 5. And as far as I know, final episode. So, alright. Okay, this is very interesting. Now, Catherine Delacroix is our contact, it seems. This is also, by the way, one way. They can write to us, but we can't write to them. We can only give them information. Catherine Delacroix is Minister of Security, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what's going to happen. Yep. I mean, it doesn't take long to figure out who you are. You're like on the main ministry news site. Like, you're not a secretive person. Definitely. We know who you are. Orwell is working as intended. Yep. Leave the case to an advisor with exposed identity. No, you don't want to do that. Okay, Symes as well. Okay, well, good to know. We will not speak of him again. He never existed. Sympathizers of this terrorist group have taken to the streets. Oh boy. Okay. We must get rid. Oh, and yeah, and there's also that fact. Despite that, that Gunther Aarons or Abraham Goldfels theoretically being dead, at least there was an obituary. There was someone contacting the person who we thought was responsible for bombings. Abraham contacted that person yesterday, basically, or 2 days ago. So that's why this could be an imposter. All right, so we have some tools. For example, listener. This allows us to listen to emails and messages. Okay, that is still today. Interesting. Why? This is the same. Oh, actually, that might have been a glitch. Interesting. This one's pretty interesting. Conference call. Once again, Cafe Chestnut. And that's sent to, yeah, or perhaps Abraham Goldfels or Gunther Aarons is not dead. All right, so we might be actually on a. Oh boy, we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. We're actually at a time limit. Thankfully, the game sort of kindly says it's more like you can bring 20 pieces of information. That's what they call data chunks. Okay, be considerate. So already we have sort of learned the lesson of not bringing any like irrelevant, trivial information to the system. Oh, right, so there it is. Yeah, 20 data chunks, uploads remaining. So now I'm interested to learn this. Okay, but so this either real Gunther or the fake Gunther has sent this out to Cassandra, Joseph, Juliet, Harrison, Nina, who's dead now. Interesting. Peace I'm pretty sure he knows that Nina has deceased. Huh. Okay. Interesting. You don't need to fear surveillance. All has been taken care of. Alright. And yeah, this is now in everyone's email. At least everyone who we've been looking at. So, conference call at 4 a.m. Thoughts must gather once again. What about this? Ghosting. Marka. Okay, Marka is current partner of Harrison. Interesting. So Harrison was yesterday at Cafe Chestnut, where that was the first meeting place of the Thought Group, as far as I remember. And also, what he furiously wrote on PC, on his PC actually, was a new manifesto for Thought. Yeah, this outrageous blog post that he speaks of. And let's meet with Juliet. And now, okay, this is not important. The fact that he's single is not important. This, I'm not even sure. I'm gonna leave it for now. Might be some sort of a, like, depending on how much we have, we might actually be forced to use that to move the story forward. You never know. House of Government, exposed government employee vandalized. Yep, that's the House of Poor Symes. Great. Yeah, post his name, for crying out loud. Then again, it was posted on the blog, so yeah, I suppose. But still, just government employee would be enough. Honor scar. Garden was trampled, shattered. Benjamin C. has been doxxed. And are you really? Seriously? Again, as far as I know, TNB, the National Beholder, is a government-controlled newspaper, or a very pro-government newspaper. But the fact is, project now known as Orwell allegedly will be used to install mass surveillance. And yet, like, this website is posting this pretty openly. Anti-government protests. Well, Thought once again protesting, basically, or for at least supporters. Okay, what's else? Yeah, protest against Orwell. And yeah, basically Orwell, as I said, allows government, with the help of people from different countries, because I'm technically not even in the nation, to sift through the information, pick the interesting pieces, send it to Orwell. Orwell then processes it, and then government, the, let's say, police, takes action. Again, interesting. What else do we have? Negotiations in Triflith. Again, Triflith is the capital of the neighboring country, the one that currently has a civil war going on, or some very big unrests. Okay, what else do we have? Overview. As far as I remember, yeah, Freedom is Unfree was by Cassandra. Yeah, here's that thing. Yep, there's Benjamin Symes. There's the address. Interestingly enough, no comments. Yep, I think to actually move this ahead, I need to do this. So sometimes yeah, you need to add a thing for the thing to start moving. We've known about Cyber Cafe Chestnut for a really long time. At least I've known about this. It has been in the back of the head for a long while. The game never really allowed us to use that as an option, I think. Maybe once. Okay, we'll track him down. Gone through information. Okay, impersonator of Abraham Goldfellows. O'Donnell is probably the leader of Thought. It seems that way. He has taken the Interesting. He definitely has started. He was behind recruiting or attempt to recruit someone called Initiate. Initiate then told you, how can you recruit me? I'm already part of the thought. We still don't know the mystery of that. Let's see. Donald predicted the bombings and he denied. He said that, oh, this was very like knowing what just happened, me saying those things, I know how this looks, basically. Does make him suspicious. Oh, Donald hid the posts on the timeline as well. Actually, no, he hid his posts. Yeah, he did hide his post, but that was even before the sheep really hit the fan, basically. Yeah, we don't know why Donald has to do health insurance, why he visits the drugstore so often. We don't know anything about his family, by the way. Alright, so Catherine thinks that Harrison is the one impersonating Goldfellas. It is a possibility. Okay, so what do we have here? Cyber Cafe. Hello world! Internet like a chestnut tree, ever growing, branching, spreading. PC access, Interesting. Lobby. Seems like lobby is already this. Hosts. Persephone. Whoa. You're serious? They're just willy-nilly giving out these unique IDs? Okay. Mad Rattlesnake. Martha. Oh, hello. That is Martha. Is that why she knows who this is? Like, knows the information about him being at the cafe? That's a possibility, especially since he sticks there all the time. Oh, there you have it. Harrison Hancock, former admin, former employee. Okay, is that important? Oh, there it is. I think that this is more important. His PC. We know that he came there with his PC. Alright, this allows us access to Insider, which is basically his PC. Was anything here? Don't think there was. I am quickly... Yeah, I think we went through everything, so... Unless he deletes something. First of all, always go to trash. The National... Ooh, what is this? TNO ideas. The National... Something. Is there a National Observer, maybe? I don't know who this is for. Okay. System browser history. Ooh, okay, well. He searched for Costigan. Most importantly, we have his phone now. Can track some of the other stuff. He searched for Costigan, which is not a surprise. He posted information about him. Chat with... Who was it? Juliet. Okay, well, he's doing that. It's gonna take some time for him to go through there. We're gonna go back to his PC and go to... Okay, that's his life insurance. Yep. Family. Health insurance covering family members. Yep, that's what I thought. That's Harrison's phone. Oh, actually, you should go through Harrison's phone as well. Right. Okay. Hide somewhere. Exposed to government employee. Okay. Harrison's acting like it's not him, and obviously he knows that the government is spying on him. I'm also surprised that he's still using this chat then to communicate. Okay, and we were told at 4 o'clock there will be a conference call. Don't hide anywhere. No, wait a minute. My damn phone is gone. Ooh, that is very interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Displaying location last. That's a lot. One of them, I think, is... this is the address of... No, he's not hiding over there. That's, I think, is... whatchamacallit? Syme's house. Ooh. Wait a second. That's too... That is very interesting. But yeah, this is very important. This was sent... Oh, no, but he lost his phone. Do we know when he lost his phone? This is very important. Okay, all of a sudden, I'm once again overwhelmed by the amount of information. Okay. They've stopped this. As long as we don't get anything time sensitive, this should be okay. But okay, so... first of all, Harrison claims his phone was lost. We do know that, and again, I have my notes. Started to prepare the notes on April 17th. So today, basically, at 2:51 a.m. And it's actually pretty interesting to find out whether that location tracking thing, shows time as well. But if we go back to his PC, that was system browser. I can't tell where he lost it. Help, I need to surprise my girlfriend today. Not interesting. Hologram. So yeah, on 16th. On 16th, he searched for Benjamin Costigan, then went on hologram. We only started to look... Well, he started to look for his phone on 17th. Or at least he indeed has started looking for his phone. He didn't just say it to someone. Boy, I don't know who to trust anymore. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the name of the game from this point on. We don't know who we can trust. Okay, what else was there? We haven't finished looking at his PC, not system, personal. So we had two... okay, this is not important. God, well. Okay, Juliet... That's not work mail. That's her... That was last year, even. Dixon. Wait a minute. Nope. Dixon, but why Dixon sounds so familiar? Hancock? Dang Frank. Jesus, Dang Frank. He spends a lot of time at that cafe, it seems. Or was it donating stuff? Yeah, so he might have contributed something as well. The Ned Devnall, Hellerfant. I think that was one of the employees, right? Hosts. Persephone, a Rattlesnake, Wicked Witch, and Hancock. No, actually. Yeah, it's basically only Hancock. For whatever reason, Hellerfant sounds very familiar. Hosts. I think it was this information, the fact that he was former. Does that give us anything? I don't know. Right now, we just need to figure out. Okay, let's go back to... If Juliet is in on this, I don't think... Well, we'll see. I don't think Juliet's on this. Let's go back to... first of all, have we looked through this? Yeah, that was the message for Gray Hancock to life insurance. Again, not as important right now. I don't think so. What interests me right now is we go here and to go to quote tracking. It doesn't show the time. Outskirts camping, that's his actual place where he lives. What I'm interested in is this. Benjamin just again. Don't we have? Harrison Donald is not a friend. Oh no, I was wrong. His address is Oak Drive. Who was at Portobello? Okay, he wasn't at Oak Drive. Okay, was Portobello Juliet? No. Portobello rings a big bell. Ooh, that is very interesting indeed. But I remember hearing something about that or the forces that work for us. They actually went to this address and found nothing. But Portobello already is pretty darn interesting. Okay, let's go back to this because there are a couple of things that I've sort of didn't use. If Abe is there, we must attend. I will hide away in some place I can call in from my notebook. You should do the same. Don't hide anywhere you have been to in the last 24 hours. Hiding somewhere where she has not stayed before. Basically, since she's saying that, Harrison, don't stay in one place for 24 hours. She's currently abiding to that as well. Which also means displaying location of last 24 hours. He's gonna go to some other place. Will do, he says. So, you know what? Let's bring those two. This one. Yeah, if you encounter any hints to hideout location, be sure to validate them first by checking where they have stayed before first. Okay, we need to piece this together. I'm gonna... Darn. Last 24 hours. Just by this point, I'm just trying to figure out maybe there's something absolutely wild. Oh, actually, we still don't know address of Cassandra. So right now, she is in... Oh, neither we don't know the address of Joseph Langley, which is interesting. Definitely nothing of him. But like Cassandra right now is under arrest, so that is not a problem. Just trying to figure out whether any of these addresses mean anything. Farview, no. So, outskirts camping, that's where Harrison actually lives. Portobello Road, that's where Abraham lived. 3 other addresses. This, I think this is the university. The rest don't say anything to me. Parents, Marsa, we don't know. By this point, X, and Angela was sent flowers. Doctor. Okay, there's the address of a clinic as well. You know what we can do? There's a bunch of other stuff. That is the only one? Okay. Contacts. Oh, there's Angela. Oh, that's his mother. That must be his mother. Obviously, we don't have time to do anything. Juliet. Don't we have... How on earth at this point we don't have Juliet's mobile phone? Oh, we have a work phone. Okay. I think we have the same mobile phone somewhere else. And Cassandra Watergate. And that's Marv. Not Marv. Marsa. Interesting. What's her full name, if she has full name? Marceline? Okay, do we need phones from here? I'm gonna bring it in. I think we only need one. Cassandra Watergate, I don't think we need... Okay, immediately a call is happening. Juliet Carrington is... No, sorry, her boss is currently calling Juliet. It is Monday. Oh, that is very interesting. She was here despite not being... Oh, God, there was something... there was a reason sort of is given. She didn't want to go home or something? Okay, this is also pretty interesting. I'm gonna grab that. Ooh, that is also interesting. You will explain those irregularities. I want you in my office as soon as possible. I don't think so. Now we have access to this phone as well. All right, this is... Well, that is very interesting. Oh boy. Is this then Dad? Oh fudge. Whose dad is this? Home. Abraham Goldfield's phone, okay. Although, if he's indeed... Goldfield is dead. Oh, you never know. You never know. We don't need Cassandra's anything. Go back to the listener. Okay, that's the initiate. Hacker guy. What happened to thought? These bombings have been ringing in my head, and I just don't know if this thoughts work. Government setup. If this is government setup in the end, we've been doing all of this for nothing. Yeah, we do know that. We do know that initiate help, but just in, we sort of know this already. I think Symes himself said, "Oh, like this. You know what? To heck with it." Yeah. Nope, they're going to track me down for sure. Need more intel. Abe is back. Alright, so initiate. Knowing that initiate calls Abraham Abe shows a little bit of familiarity, so kinda coincidence. A lot of this is coincidence. Darn, I don't know what to think. There's just, it's not the lack of information, it's overabundance of information from all the different sides. I don't know what to think. Gathering. Give me your number. Yep, obviously he does not went. Oh, also a good idea from Initiate. It could be a trap, but again, that depends on who was sending those messages. Was this Harrison? I don't know. I'm just too excited. I am just too excited, and we're not even like anywhere close. Okay. What we do have here, we had, yeah, the fact that he hacked. Again, that's, in a way, that's sort of a waste of it. What was the explanation given by Juliet? She gave some reason, something about family life. It was somewhere in her previous conversations. I don't think we'll be allowed to use them anyway. I think that was Friday. Conversation with her mom. It's Harrison. That's Harrison being a butt. That's mom again. Oh, what's happening? Ooh, I think we need to grab that. Poop, where was it? Where was it? We had her email somewhere. I think I decided not to use it, right? Decided not to pop it, but she just done something with her email. Work email. Darn, where was it? One of the websites? No, that wasn't on host, that was Hancock. No. This could have been this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That was sent to Initiate. In hiding, okay. That's an IP address. At 4 o'clock. Could this be the... okay, we'll figure it out. This is... I'd say this is important. Otherwise, the system won't act and they won't know what's happening. I know this. They don't know this. Where was this? Oh god, where did we see? Did anyone remember where I saw Juliet's work email? Oh, I know what we seen this. We seen this on the phone. No, not on the phone, on PC of Hancock, I think. It was in this one. Need to figure out what Juliet is doing. Might be a wrong lead, but listener, how our time's up. I might have done the wrong thing after all. Despite her logging in there, nothing's showing up here. Was I too late? I don't think there's a time limit. Dixon. All right. We might have seen Dixon previously on the website for the band that she was in. Oh, I just rubbed my eyes and everything has gone blurry. Let's let my eyes focus just for a bit. Oh, I have done myself a disservice. Actually, just for Yasmin, let's see. Nah, doesn't seem like the quality options are back. Okay, so. Nina, blah, 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 Cafe Chestnuts. Darn, okay, that was unfortunately a waste of this. Where was it else? Harrison, unknown person, that's... Okay, that's, okay. This is one. Call about sisterly chat, blah, 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 blah. Hanging around the office is just a good excuse not to be at home. That's, is she... I can't remember where she's with parents or not right now. Feeling stressed about school trouble. Hang around in the office is just a good excuse not to be at home. Ah, she moved it back. Okay, so let's go with that. Sounds okay-ish. She said that she... I might be wrong, but... could be. I might be letting Juliet off the hook. I don't know, but I'm gonna go with that. She said that she just, despite moving back, she just doesn't want to be at home right now, and that's why she's working weekends. Let's quickly go here and... But mom, dad, they're so happy I'm back. Can't do that to them, not again. That's so weird. But okay. Alright. Darn, we cannot access this. This is a shame. She has access to her web email, but unfortunately it is not accessible as such. Alright, so what do we have else? Cassandra, oh, that's a while ago. Actually, let's go back. Anything, really. Seems like it's like chat. We know this. Cassandra is not important. Hey, Crunk! Welcome! Well, you know the story by now. I don't think I need to tell it to you. We're now in the final chapter. Episode 5. I've already uploaded 10 out of the 20 data chunks and tried to figure out what's what. Just a lot of info. Dad. Okay, that was yesterday, Dad. I'm at work. Don't think I'll be able to come. Ooh, oh, we've got this new project here which is close to release. Everyone's doing overtime. Abraham worked at Rosen. And I still don't understand whose phone this is. Ooh, boy. Okay, she's not coming home because, well, her dad just told her not to go home, not to come home. Abraham. This is important. I think this is important. We can get some more information. I don't know. With the fact that we're limited to 20 data chunks. Yes, wasting precious time. Really, no connected documents must be something, right? There it is. Works on Demiurge, and this is... This might be important. I don't know, I might be doing a bad thing, but... I command you to no longer dig around in Abraham Goldfeld's past. You know what? If we didn't get anything, I would have just dropped it. But her tone, the way she's been saying, the fact that there was something in Catherine Delacroix's past as well. She's now threatening me. Do we have Catherine Carrington? Carrington? Juliet Carrington, yeah. Okay, but if you're back to just talking normally to me, that'll be grand. There it is. She has worked. All right. Catherine Delacroix and Joseph Langley had a partnership, a business partnership previously. Flawed. Ooh, a new thing. And the music has just gone kaboom. We have found something important. Now I become Death, the destroyer of the worlds. And yeah, for a while, Abraham Goldfelds, aka Gunther Ahrens, was a government employee. Maybe this is why he quit. I made a mistake, I must quit at once. Abraham Goldfelds, developed the so-called ethical codex for a project codenamed Demiurge, which has been renamed Orwell. And we now have some more information. Yeah, so this was the right way to go. Oh, brother. Catherine? So you know it. You know it now. Sorry, I haven't finished reading. Could you wait just for a moment? Hydwin for all. This is his doing. It was me who wanted him on the project in the first place, to get things right, to follow ethical standards. Reasonable. Only a few people here knew that and wanted to make sure it stayed that way. Well, now it's like 1 + 1 more. The most ferocious enemy worked for us, a person I chose. Yep, he didn't like what he saw. The irony is not lost on me. Yep, we found it through the use of this tool that he worked on. You chose to disobey. Well, excuse me. This will have consequences for you. What you gonna do? I knew it. Oh boy, I knew it. Now there's a document on us. Well, the fact is... See, the fact is that Catherine Delacroix is now listed as personality disobedient. Listed as my contact. Well, you never know. Well, we'll see. I was actually thinking at some point, how is it possible for Steam to allow games to get some of the information from Steam profiles? Nicknames and let's say registration date. That's all that needs to be done. This could be used as information here, like aliases, jar of jam, like, I don't know, something like Vapor Gaming Network, like registered in January 2011 or something. That's a long time ago. Yeah, I don't think Steam will allow that, but that will augment it even more. I think it was Pony Island that, well, don't mind the name. If you don't know the game, that the name is like Pony Island. What is this? Game about ponies? It is a game about ponies, but also it's much more. I think Pony Island actually had that little, well, it's a big spoiler, so if you don't want to hear it, mute, like look away now, plug your ears, whatever. But at some point it actually tries to trick you with somebody sending you a message through Steam. It looks like a message through Steam. Oh boy. Anyway, we now have the access to the computer. System to spy on every last citizen of the... That's the reason why Abraham has hid all of those things. So, Abraham said that he was trying to apply strong ethical constraints. Even when the system is investigating a target person, it will jump from one individual to another, parsing everything, marking everyone a target. No one is innocent. Can't handle the shame of what he's done. Alright, so in the end he didn't do anything. Alright, darn. Okay, Juliet, perhaps Juliet leads right now is not important. Right now we now have access to some sort of a... Ooh, device offline. Okay. Okay, we still need to figure out who impersonated Gunther. It is a possibility that it was Harrison. I don't think anything has appeared here. You know what? Hosts, just that is sort of not in the way. I think the fact that he previously worked at Cyber Cafe doesn't mean diddly squat. Nothing here, but yeah, there's a lot of conversation. And the fact is that this phone, right? It was this phone. No. No, one photo? Right out loud, okay. We've already been to this chat. May Carrington, that's... Oh, right, one of the sisters. Keep forgetting. What does he... Yeah, that's not important either. Contacts. Still, I don't think this phone is of any importance. I think out of contacts, that is it then. Geolocation. So Juliet phone also was at the same place where what was marked as the apartment of Abraham Goldfellas. She was also at Rosen. Right now she's not hiding it at Rosen. Doesn't seem like she is. Another Stelgen Avenue, which is interesting. Because I think it's like in a different spot or something. And this one. Why to Schwartz? Why to Schwartz of all the people? A bunch of this stuff offline. He searched for Benjamin Costigan. Again, I don't think that's important right now. Okay, also the fact that he has a health insurance covering family members. That sounds like it's completely non-important. That's part of his story, but not important. The fact that Juliet is Dixon, I think, is also not important. We can test that by going to the Target's website, band. As if that's just her previous nickname. Oh no, she was Tube Man. Let's keep that in mind. I'm gonna even write down Dixon. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna finish this in 15 minutes. Will I finish this in 30? I don't know. It might just start unfolding a lot. So let's just take a break. Let's actually take a break, and if the break's gonna be shorter later on, it's not that big of a problem. I'm gonna even gonna leave the music in the background because this music is, you know, it's pretty darn spooky. Where's the break screen? What I'm looking for. There it is. All right, folks, I'll see you in about 5 minutes when we come back. The thrilling conclusion to Orwell should be there. We still have a lot to go through. We need to make a lot of decisions. And we need to be true to her. Well, that's also a question. Who do we need to be true for? Ourselves or the government, the system, the nation? Only one way to find out in 5 minutes. I sure take time with my break, folks. As if I don't want to finish this. Yeah, hell yeah, I want to finish this. So let's get back on the action with Orwell. Okay, so we still need to find out who impersonated Gunther Ahrens. Again, a potential Dixon. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Potential clue has been staring us right in the face, which is Harrison's phone that he lost, though. So, had an email sent to Nina. And just a moment ago, we actually saw that email somewhere, and then it just disappeared. It was in 17. I am sorry. I swear to God, I've seen this on someone's. But now it's not there. PC that Gunther mentioned is no longer there. Juliet has accessed her work, or at the very least, university email. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything from there. Is there one of these? Simmer says, I'm sorry. Here, there it was. Apology and an offer was an email from, presumably, Abraham to Nina. Once again, what was, let's see the text. Problems were... And I've seen this email before as well. Oh, God. Oh, by the way, yeah, we haven't been through this. Judy. Actually, 14th. No, that's too far in the future. Or rather, too far in the past. This is where the health insurance comes in, yeah. Family. Takes two. Which day? 16th. Oh, actually, I need to be looking at like this. Okay. 16th, he won't be coming home today. Okay, when are you coming? Oh boy. This gives us potentially, the fact is that on 16th, Harrison was not at his home. He was somewhere else, so he might be still at his home, technically. He also promised his mom he'll be there. That's mom. That's Marsa. Honestly... Again, on 16th, he writes... 16th? Yeah, on 16th, he writes to Marcy he needs to... Ghost? Again, let's say April... I just can't write. April 16th. Harry... not home. So that sort of ish gives us a little bit of options, but really does not reduce the initial amount of places he can be. Gallery, yep, that's his mom. Where did I see this? Was this in this? I think it was in this context, right? Yeah, Angela, his mom. Yep, got that. His house, where he sort of hasn't been, still can be. Darn, I need to write some of these down because these sound somewhat important. So, also, I'm pretty sure this Stelgen Avenue here also appeared somewhere here, which is weird. Okay, so 11 Stelgen Avenue. 59, just in case, YT Bonton. 78 Orchard Drive. Maybe those are not important after all. 16 pen. We do know that 22 Portobello was listed as one of the addresses, and we assume that is the address of one Gunther Aarons. There it is, 22 Portobello Road. Abe. What about the other addresses? And let's now compare those to those of Juliet. She was at the same Penn Street. She was at the same Boston thing. Again, it's all jumbled up. Okay, maybe that's just the game limitation. Malloy Court. I think we had a thing, our family. I think it would be pretty stupid to post their home address, but did they? It's also, that's a website about their daughters, pretty much. Not about the parents. And, well, we have the parents here. We do not have their address. Joe. House in Malloy Court. Okay, Malloy Court is then... Didn't I? Malloy Court 40, okay. So basically, come back to her. Okay, so Malloy Court. She's not gonna be going there. But she potentially can, that's the thing. Carrington's. Rosen Plaza is her work. 16 Penn Street, this is very important. And 11 Stelgan Avenue, I'm pretty sure that is the university. Home. Contacts? Anything? I mean, it will be only reasonable if Stelgan University is located on Stelgan Avenue, right? Okay, if it's not that, what is next to there? The Chestnut Cafe, right? Hosts, lobby. Doesn't say. Stelgan campus. Doesn't really say much. Host, no. Wish we could use that map site that everyone else is using, but no, we're not allowed. Which is, honestly, somewhat lame. Campus life. No, again. Cyber Cafe Chestnut Complex D. Doesn't give us much. Nope. Does not appear anywhere. Cannonball Square does not appear anywhere. What else can be there? No, this only lists this one. Industrial quarters. Did we end up giving her the industrial quarters as her place of living? No, Bonton Road. Nope, that also does not appear anywhere, it seems. Did something new appear? Does that thing just keep appearing and reappearing? What's happening? Oh, actually, a couple of photos. That's Juliet. No. Hey, Jude. Okay, on 16th, he wasn't... Yeah, February 16th, he was not home. That's once again, on 16th, he's ghosting. Oh, boy. Okay, lots of information. Wait, didn't they? Because it's here. It's not there, it's here. Harrison writing to Juliet is not under Juliet's phone, which is confusing. Phone has gone down. I think this is very important. This is like the middle of the road. This is the fork in the road, rather. Yeah. If we assume that Harrison has lost his phone, then whoever has his phone is impersonating Abraham. However, if this is a lie by Harrison, then he is the impersonator, and that is a very big difference. Okay. So let's assume once again that Stallion Avenue is the university. Nobody said to tell anyone to go there, right? Like, everyone will be Skyping basically, or just making a conference call by 4 p.m. So nobody will be there. It will be pretty stupid to be there. Juliet wasn't at home, and she also was told to not go home. At what time again? Today, wasn't it not? No, oh god, there's... The fact is that part of the communications are now here in the chat. Confuses that when I go to listener, where the other communications are. So on Sunday, I'm pretty sure on April 16th, Juliet was at work in Rosen Tech, yeah. You'll see, I'll make you see. Oh boy, does this mean... This could mean that she is coming home and then just gonna do something horrible, or this means that she is not gonna come home. So let's say she's not gonna be at home. What is 16 Penn Street? That has been mentioned a couple of times, and just we don't have a address for Cassandra, which is honestly, with everything that has pertained, I'm surprised we don't have it. Oh, give me a second. I think we've checked this already. Yeah, he's 34 Oak Drive. Which I don't think even whatchamacallit, Harrison was there, right? Yeah, that's Penn Street. And university, he definitely was in the university because he was in the cafe. He's not hiding there, otherwise Marcia would know that. 78 Orchard Drive. But yeah, based on the phone data, Harrison was not at the home of Benjamin Costigan. So yeah, we're left with this Penn Street, which generally, what is this? Or Portobello, which is Abe's house, which is really strange. And if I'm not mistaken, again, I think we after we've submitted that information, his address, people actually went there and found nothing, because we were sort of closing in on Abraham, and then we found out he's dead. We thought, are we chasing ghosts? And then we sent people to his address, and it was like empty, and nothing was there as far as I know, which is definition of empty, I suppose. Cloned his work to another device. Joseph Langley, Nina. Inclusive. See, disappeared. No, I don't think this information will be there. Also, supposedly he had cancer. But then again, he was working with the system. Oh boy, another layer. Is it possible he put some false information? Actually, no, it's not that he put information in the system. The false information was on the internet, from which we took it and put it into the system. All right, brain. Orchard Drive. I'm not even sure what that is. It's a potential spot for him. How different this would be if Nina was alive. Nina would be in custody by this point, so I don't think it will be that different. Oh boy, folks. Oh boy. And oh girl as well. What is Penn Street? Penn Street, Penn Street, Penn Street. I don't think at any point this appeared anywhere. I don't think this really... doesn't go. Products, company. Don't think any of the... then again, the previous sites are there. Previous sites are there for us to take information from. But I think the game would actually mark this if there's some new information. Then again, sometimes... Oh boy. Hancock's writing on the wall. Not interested. Singular, not interested. News. Wanted. Cyber protection experts. Yep. I'm looking for... When did she set us her address? No, that's 6677. This was conflicting with the one from her medical records, as far as I remember, right? That's police database. No, not timelines. This one, I need. No. Do we have address? Severa Lake? No. That doesn't seem... Okay, that's the place. No, this. Industrial quarters. Okay, so, no. None of the two are actually fitting with any of the addresses appearing. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do the damn phone is gone. Then I'm left with this, and I've been sort of over this over and over again. This doesn't give me anything. Chats. This. So basically we are left with Harrison lost his phone. Harrison or someone sending an email from Harrison's phone signed as Abraham Goldfels to the person that both Harrison and whoever that is should know that Nina has been deceased. Not only that, he sends it to an email belonging to, what's it, Damien Schwartz? Desmond Schwartz, who has been dead for 4 years by this point. I'm assuming perhaps Nina was reading those, but in either case, very strange. That little inconsistency that someone has sent an email to the person everybody knows, everyone should know has deceased, is what's sort of doing my head in. Again, there it is, yeah. Outgoing email. Thadmos Gather. Again, he keeps including Nina. And then it's this, so... Oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's the worst. I think I need to decide. There's just no other way, but I just need to decide. To make a decision. What do I give to the system? What do I not give to the system? I can give... Also, oh, important. This is today. The fact is, Harrison says, okay, my phone's gone. Plausible. Try to track it down, but it doesn't send a signal. It's online. We know that because we can access it. So I think he might be doing a bit fat lie. Oh, darn. Who is... I am just simply afraid to make a mistake. Then there's obviously the whole question of location. Location. Oh, in Penn Street. What on earth is Penn Street? In Portobello Road. And Nobody has been given any command to clear out Portobello Road. They come and check there. Okay, last check before I decide. So, did it say where the hell are you? Why did you? Okay, I sort of completely ignored that previously. Why did you leave Apes? Which means that last night they were indeed at Ape's place. Okay, this gives us a possibility to remove this. Don't go to the place you've been previously. Back to this conversation. That's today. I'm assuming that was in the morning. He woke up, saw Juliet left. Did you get Abraham's email? Like, just like you disappeared this morning, yeah. And I'm sorry, Harrison. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. In which case, I don't submit this, but I submit the other one. I feel like the fact that it was sent from his... It's twofold. Darn, it's twofold. No, I'm going with this. Make sure we have all the relevant location where he might be hiding. Still no idea. Alright, Cassandra is calling her boyfriend and attorney, Joseph. Uh-oh, okay. Oh, that is interesting. That is... Oh, and yes, obviously, Joseph submitted some information, not on Thought, I think, but on Abraham. Work can wait. Previously, he put the work above needs of relationship. Okay, that is... we don't have time, again. Alright. Hey, got an achievement for that, by the way. What was the previous one? This one is Reunite a Couple. I don't think I've done much for that. And the previous one, Uncover the Truth. That was Abraham Goldfield's working for Orwell, Project Orwell previously. Okay. Now the locations. Let's go. I think what we're currently interested in is the location of Harrison. Anything changed? Anything has come to light? No, I don't think so. So, he is not... I don't think he will be in the university. I doubt it. He won't be at Abe's place because they were just at Abe's place and they decided they won't be staying in the same place. It's 2 days in a row. Once again, I need to sort of figure this out. How do they phrase it? Don't hide anywhere you have been to in the last 24 hours. So wait. Does this mean this then? Because he has been to these places in the last 24 hours. Him or... Well, we assume that now it's him. So he won't be in any of those places. Okay. There are two options. Dixon. Darn, I'm gonna disable it for now. I don't think this is important. Either if we... Once again, that's university. And that... Where will they go? No, this doesn't lead to anything. So if I just say no to all the places, that doesn't do anything. What if I pick a place from Juliet's location? Something that they haven't... Have they discussed it? Give me a second. I don't think they've discussed locations or anything. When did he lose his phone relative to those locations? We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. Oh, technically he has lost his phone during the night, which is crazy. Because again, my assumption is they stayed at Ape's place, near to Ape's place, pretty much at Ape's place, knowing the location. So I'd say they spent the night there. He lost his phone, either lost his phone in the night or during the night wrote that email from the name of. But then the follow-up emails were not sent from Harrison's phone. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, this game is playing tricks on me. This game is just unscrewing my head. I might have made a mistake. But the fact is, this doesn't allow me to do the date. Last 24 hours. Unless Crunk, you're actually trying to give me a hint, but I don't think we can get a time when he lost his phone. And since I can't figure out when and where he was, that's not even him, that's Juliet. Oh, you have not gotten this far. Oh, all right. Well, this is new for you as well then. No hints from you. Yeah, since I got stuck at some point, I've looked up the potential actions that you can take to move the story forward. But that one actually doesn't have chapter 5. That's what we're playing. Okay. Are these him? No, actually, that's not him. That is Penn Street. I want to stab something. Malloy Court. So yeah, what I have written down here is. Okay, so once again, let's see. He was home in the last 24 hours, but he wasn't home in the last 24 hours. What on earth? God, I don't know anymore. So Stalligan, no. Orchard Drive, also no. Did we figure out what Orchard? No, we didn't figure out what Orchard was, but Harrison was there. So was Juliet, but then also Juliet went home at some point if it says in the last 24 hours. Doesn't really make sense. Penn Street. The only place that Harrison has not been, but we have an address to, is Malloy Court 401, which is Esther's and whatever her husband's name is, basically parents of Juliet. But that is so improbable. I don't expect Harrison to go to Juliet's place. Oh, darn, where can he be? That's what we're looking for. Location. We still have 6 data chunks. Don't think we have anything else. I might be completely overthinking this. This could actually be a pretty big problem. I'm just thinking, oh god, is it this? Oh, maybe it's this. No. And I'm building those theories, and I've overcomplicated everything so much that I've lost something. Unfortunately, no, I can still do this, I suppose. I can still tell that the phone has been lost. I'm not sure if this is gonna change anything. Also, it can change. The fact is that from that we get some new options. Darn this game. It's so good. It's so good, but the fact is I'm lost. I am lost. Gonna quickly go for it again. Yeah. The problem is, whoa. There it is. Actually, something that I might be interested in. So Malloy Court, Juliet's place. Portobello Road, Abraham's, Gunther's place. 34 Orchard Drive, that's where Benjamin, our guide, was. Bunton Road, Industrial Quarters, that's where Nina was. 78 Orchard Drive, Joseph offices. 16 Penn Street. It's a mystery. Medical, Cafe Chestnut. Yeah, that's the Cafe Chestnut, Rosen offices. You know what? Let's go with those two. I'm gonna go with Orchard Drive and Penn. Can I please? And I think I can have both. Because Penn Street is still a freaking mystery. But then again, he was there in the last 24 hours. We're just gonna... Ah, boy. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. Actually... technically, I can upload everything. Since he wasn't at home previously, I'm gonna upload that. Can also do this. This is. I mean, we have multiple teams, right? We can send. Ah, wrong profile. No, that's. Oh, fudge. I have completely disregarded a very simple option. Juliet, Harrison, and God knows who else. Nina's not there. Actually, I think that's it then. Initiate is still not with them. Cassandra was in jail. Okay. Let me once again. Has Juliet stolen the phone and posted some stuff? Ah, now that I think of it, this is actually the one that doesn't have holes in it. But I've been disregarding Juliet for so long. What does Juliet just... Why, though? You find the motive, you find the killer. The only sort of missing piece, a little thing that feels wrong about this is why Juliet will have to do this. She likes organizing stuff. We have found that about her. She is also saying, like, don't hide anywhere. God, this is... You know what? I almost had a... Let's go with that. I like this theory much more. Can I? But I cannot no longer. I cannot no longer do that. Is it? I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a chance. Yeah, I've submitted this to Harrison. I might want to replay this at some point. Maybe even today. Heck. Snap. I don't think I will have the ability to sort of point a finger. It was Juliet. For now, I think the main suspect is Harrison. We have 2 data chunks. We need to submit him. Out of the places that Harrison can be, I consider there are those. Can potentially be at... Oh no, that's Juliet's phone, so yeah. Juliet. Since all of a sudden her involvement is important. Again, but it's none of these then. It's none of these. Okay, they've been at Portobello. They're not gonna go there. Not sure how they've been to university, how they've been to cafe. Okay, she's not gonna go home, but she might go to this mystery address. What's another potential one? One more upload. Make sure it counts. I don't think it's gonna be the university, but if the things are happening, the bomb. Wait, where was the second bombing? Right, it was. I'm pretty sure they protested at Stelligan's. I don't think they're gonna bomb it again. I don't know where she's gonna be. Rosen? So you can all see. Oh man. Okay, I need to revisit that conversation with her father. Was she... I think she was happy she took his job, right? Okay, this is Victor. Maria sent a sick note. I did not. You were entire weekend. Did I? Now I'm starting to suspect Juliet. Okay. Okay, well, what about father? That was on her phone. God, this is just so much. At work, that is true. She was technically at work. She was answering work phones. Project. That made right call. I know I'm doing the right thing. F you, Dad. I don't think it's gonna be here. Screening sort of Copacabana, not interesting. This. There you have it. There's Juliet requesting, or sorry, Juliet telling someone called Barry Ferbs to that someone else has asked to get some specific on a project with internal name Demiurge. We have submitted that information. She might know about this, or at the very least, she somehow known the involvement of Abe in this. Rami, blah 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 blah. I don't know. I made the right call. I know I'm doing the right thing right now. Like, the idea that I currently have in my head that Juliet is gonna blow up Rosentech. Oh, fudge, she might blow up Rosentech. Oh, I don't know anymore. I don't think so. I don't know where she's gonna be. I generally don't know where she's gonna be. Let's once again look at it. Again, Penn Street, whatever that place is. She's not at work right now. Can she come to work? There's gonna be another explosion. She's not gonna be at home. She's not gonna be back at Ape. She's not gonna be at university. I basically need to decide. It could be university after all. But university hasn't done anything bad to her. You know what? Screw it. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna go with this. I need to submit something. She might, after all, go to work. It's 4 p.m. Okay. Bring it to me gently. No, wait to see what happens. Oh, hello there. What's happening? Oh, that's the hack. Ooh, this also can be interesting. Oh, someone is actually looking, using our thing. Cloud website. Can I still scroll? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So where that is, he's gonna do it for me. Can I please? Write this call. So is it the initiate doing this? No, initiate isn't a call. Cassandra. Why is Joseph in this though? Oh boy, this is gonna be... Yeah, what the heck are you doing here, Joseph? Is Initiate currently hacking this? Or... completely unintended? Oh yeah, he's on Orwell. Abe sent an IP address. Yeah, Abe would know that IP address. IP address makes hacking easy? What on earth? Okay. What makes me nervous is why would Abraham have such extensive knowledge of Orwell? Oh, hello. Enormous trap. Oh god, I don't know what's gonna happen, but... But then, okay, Juliet. If I don't know who it is, but let's say Juliet. We're now suspecting Juliet. Giving orders for bombings after his demise, which is also a dead man switch or something. Like anything. This could be anything. Oh god, this will end up in like government being horrible. I didn't know what's gonna happen. And that is great. Okay, it was Juliet. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I set up Harrison, but maybe it won't matter. Juliet. Why? Revenge? Wow. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious, Juliet. It was extreme, no question about that. It's murder. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Juliet wasn't really that much on our radar. She was a part of the group. She was the organizer of a couple of the protests, but that's about it. For a majority of time, I was thinking, no, she sounds very innocent. Manipulative doom, no one's innocent, everyone's a suspect. He wanted to stand up against things like Orwell. He worked on Orwell. He was afraid, he thought nothing would ever change if he did. Go to the media. Can you blame him? He told me everything and only me. You're much better, but much worse activist than me at the same time. I mean, there was attention to. Well, I mean, the need to convince one person how faulty Orwell was, costing and get higher leak information about was the man on the inside. Only an advisor. The person who has really been spying on you is still around. Shit, that's me. The person who, the one listening right now, the investigator. That's right, I'm talking to you. Okay, okay. I'm having too much fun to really be spooked by this. Initiative was just a windfall, a chance to make sure you don't immediately go up against us. Now you saw Orwell firsthand. Do you really think that the system will help anyone? Did you think the government would not spy on you as well? Do you think you were outside of the system? There's a file on me now. Think again, they evaluate even you. Abe knew that. He saw the man as they observe you and you the investigator. We can stop it. You can. Remember that you became recruited for being outside of the system, outside of the nation? What if we show people that they what they store about you, that not even you, that even you are not outside of the system, that no one is outside the system? All you need to do, investigate, is upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. Why would I cooperate? The evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. If we incriminate ourselves, the government will be forced to prosecute us. And reveal this evidence, the investigators are actually being spied on as well. Okay, Initiate is offering something. Just so happens that Catherine Delacroix is in these files. Let's use it as a weapon. Okay, interesting point from Juliet. Technically, yeah, she's gonna get replaced. Oh, okay, we found Harrison. Anyone else? But up. Streams up. Yep, Cassandra's file. Wait a minute, well, where's wait, Cassandra? Huh. It felt like she conversed with herself, like two different people wrote from the name of Cassandra. Yep. Joseph reported Harrison. he did it for you, but then he reported Harrison, who has not been. Cassandra just quit on her own. Okay. So who's it now? Joseph is out. So who do we have? Juliet and then the initiate, I think. On behalf of Nina. Are you... Initiate... Are you Desmond? The final verdict is still mine. Not a single vote to trust the investigator. What is Juliet's way? Oh. Okay. Depending... Well, it's a little bit of metagaming, but depending on my choices, I'm assuming some of the people would be in the chat. There, Catherine. Oh, there it is. There's that PC we didn't have access to. I still don't have control, so... Hello, Catherine. We now have to decide. I don't drop the Valorant game kickers, I'm very sorry. I mean, you can stick around and see, perhaps it drops magically. Even though I'm playing Orwell, but yeah. It was actually something that I wanted to do after I finished the stream, to actually watch someone. Yeah, hey there, how do you do? Alright, so you just stay there. We are in the final moments. This is basically, I think, the final decision of the game. Of Orwell. We have been spying on this group of, well, miscreants, misfits. There have been some terrorist activity, and now we need to decide whether we tear the system down, the surveillance system down, or we incriminate the Minister of Security, Catherine Delacroix. Oh boy, it's gonna be interesting. Catherine obviously says, undo the thought. Nation safety depending on it. All we need is a hint that Abraham Goldfels intended this group to carry out terrorist actions. That is not the case. As far as I understand, Juliet has sent out messages to Nina asking her to plant bombs, so it was not Abraham. I think, did I just get Initiate's PC unlocked? Yep, it seems like I did. Rosen internship, yep. Obviously everyone works there. Oh, Initiate has been collecting data on people. Okay, this is... Yep. Great band. Oh, FTP server. Okie doke. Y size. What do I do? Yeah, a lot of exactly that. Some monk asses. Sister. Okay, so wait a minute, go back. Internship document. Bill Jean. That says nothing for Nina. Like, this doesn't seem to have any relation to Nina. Oh, hold on a second. What the hell? Just how many more of these hidden freaking things are gonna be here? What on earth is happening? So, Initiate was chatting with Goldfels. What date is it? That is very important. If this is after Goldfels theoretically has died, then this is Juliet. This is a long time ago, it seems. It's a long time ago. Because that's when Goldfels was working a long time ago at Rosen. Consider a chain of events to set in motion. I will found a cell for this guerrilla war. Then I will recruit members, call to arms, then we start acting, even committing bombing, possibly killing people. Oh, so they will increase security measures. Nothing gets better. That is theoretical. You're always the one to initiate my thoughts with your regular comments. Initiate. That's his nickname then. What do we have here, by the way? What I definitely have here is... Oh, Harrison O'Donnell. Hello. The fact is... Oh, sorry, you were not the person. I also got an achievement. Thrown into the darkness. Choose the simple answer. That the Harrison was behind it all along, yeah. Sorry, that was not the right one. He was found in Orchard Drive. So yeah, with that we guessed. Actually, no. That's one of the addresses. We still don't know what 16 Penn Street is. Okay. There's a lot of darn this game. This game is something else. I do recommend it. Winston. Claim they're suspect of the government. A friend of mine claims to know a guy doing My Name X2 for something called Orwell. Crowdsourced surveillance. Yeah, so that's the person who told Initiate about Orwell, and then he started digging. And then a test phase on 13th. I mean, right now, Initiate is just a hacker. So yeah, this then makes sense for the name Embalia. So Initiate has a sister Embalia. He mentioned her in correspondence with Abe. Life in a Nation. Initiate is trying to get his sister to the nation. Security bill. Playing Battleship by email. That's very sweet. Interesting. Security bill somehow marked sister as a unwanted element, maybe? Abraham, need to visit Morosin. Oh, that's a long time ago. Cassandra, mostly harmless. Arrested. Orwell, some IPs. 2 firewalls. Benjamin Costigan, hello. Yep, they might indeed be tracing you, gentlemen. Or sir. No idea who this guy is. Great detective work. Okay, I think we got... Oopsie daisy, I think we got everything out of here. I don't care about that information. Okay, let's read this. Actually, I think we're really close to an end, so let's keep on pushing through. That's a very interesting picture, but okay, I think that's Victor Rosen himself. Okay, this is the Abraham's PC. Demiurge, codename for Project Orwell. That's Abraham trying to set ethical limitations to the system. Yeah, strict limitations, yada yada yada. Use of human elements, that's us, investigators, shall serve the purpose of keeping the investigation impartial. It's still sort of, the power in bringing the evidence forward is in my hands, so. The investigator shall be a citizen outside of the nation to reach the utmost impartiality, and the advisor shall be an employee of the government. Individuals referenced during investigations, so like in chats and everything else, should be considered as related persons unless... Okay, so data chunks will only ever be processed for, say, data persons. Okay, so I think that's the reason why perhaps we couldn't get information, expand more information on other people, or bring information on someone like, what, Kingfisher, I think his name was, from the fishing club. Discovery of a new document shall be restricted to those on which a target person can be identified. Yeah, so the investigators might be prohibited from browsing the web freely, even from public pages. No distinction between public documents and private ones. Ethical surveillance is possible. This is absurd. Basically, he's saying that based on how the system is right now... Oh, that's very interesting. This is absurd. So, he started this as, oh, this is possible. And then I'm assuming he's just thinking, no, this is not. Demerge authorization key full access. Hello there. Once again. Okay. Okay, that's once again to Damien Schwartz. Or it's Desmond. I keep forgetting his name. But why Desmond? Well, that's from Desmond as well. But sign as Nina. Still don't understand why Nina is using Desmond's email. Something very confusing. I need to check that out later. One of our players from D&D party sent a video about the worst dungeon ever, with the comment, if you guys ever run out of the ideas. Okay, this is the start of this year. After he has died, supposedly. And there it is, yeah. This is fake Abraham Goldfels. This is Juliet writing to Nina. Drastic actions. Fulfill the bargain. Abe, I thought he had left us. Impossible to be tracked. No harm to the sun. I think sun is okay in the end, which is okay. On our own, do not inform other members of Thought. Not about me, not about the plan. From what I have told me, capable of building a bomb. We need 3 of them, placed important places: Freedom Plaza, Stelgen University, and finally the Circle Mall. No, that was not him, that was Juliet. This is... God, this is so crazy, honestly. The whole... Oh! Okay, this is Abraham's daughter writing to him 2 years ago. Hid your traces, Abraham Goldfels, leaving Mama, leaving me. Yep, he left his family in Germany and moved here a long time ago. 25 years ago? Something like that. Unfortunately, yeah, this will never come to fruition. And there's Juliet talking to Abe, asking him specifically about that. Why did he never go to the press? People need to see the consequences, experience firsthand. Nina and Harry have been right all along, not about the violence or scaring people, only consequences. Yeah, not a report, but something happens that's right before their eyes. So, how can we achieve that? Abraham does not know. And there it is, yeah, I'll soon be hospitalized. Sickness is getting worse. We have tried, we have failed, we must accept this. People will eventually discover. They indeed have, with some craziness. Ask you to let go, and Juliet is saying no. I have always regarded my advice, listen to me. Get on the Rosentech for internship, delete the backup of the data, remove every trace ever worked on this godforsaken project, then quit. I'm gonna bring this in. Should we though? let me finish. Grant me peace. I'm not sure if this is... I mean, nothing can really come to Abraham/Gunther anymore. He is now dead. The only thing that can be made worse is his name. Like, his legacy will now be tainted forever. Juliet, by the way, did not do this. Was there a reason for this? Don't think I can find it. And was absolutely nothing in the skull, right? Yeah. Darn. Okay, let's go back to his PC and think about it for now. Notes. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of notes. There are only youngsters staring at him like he is a dinosaur. Demiurge, panic attack. Plans, no ethics, no common sense, nefarious, sinister. Total observation. And they want an ethical codex for that. Alright. Yeah, consider the use of a human element to make it a little bit more humane. Well, I mean, it worked. It worked, indeed. Codex, 2 human elements. One is investigator, the other one is the advisor. There it is. During the break, he noticed a young man observing me closely. And I think that was the initiate. Yeah, in-house security. Indeed, that's the same person. Ethics, for a second. Yep. Damned me by recently whimsical digestive system. He has a way with words, this man. Separating person of interest in relation. Yeah, this is a limitation on target persons. Another one of the things that he sort of put in the system after all. And he's also slowly complaining about his stomach pains, and I can't remember whether that was the stomach cancer in the end that he had or not. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Boy, the investigators somehow managed to convince the advisor that every single person in the test was suspicious. They turned all of them into target person by bending the truth to their liking. They spied on everything they had. No looking at the full picture. To make things even worse, they introduced a 3rd human element. Oh, hello there. 3rd human element is overseeing the other 2. And making sure the investigator and... You know what, since this is my file. There's a related document. Oh, hello, Catherine Delacroix. Alright, what do we have? Evaluations, James Jarrington. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We have it. Well, hey, rating trustworthy. Hey, you know what? I have a trustworthy rating. Everything's gonna be fine. I only worked 5 days, so. Caused an investigation of Watergate family based on speculations. Well, yeah. See Watergate. Extended Watergate was potentially dangerous, maybe. Watergate protected Juliet. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have? Contradiction in Juliet's statements. This is basically the decision that we made during the game. You know what? Kudos to them. We found some extra information. I think that was the same information about Juliet protecting Cassandra. Armed suspect. Investigation led to the death of the Nina. we told them she was armed. Juliet Carrington's often at work. Now we know perhaps why, because there was... that's where she most likely sent emails from. But no, she sent the emails from the phone of Harrison. Oh, this is weird. Incriminating material in Harrison O'Donnell, which is... nah, not wrong. And Goldfield's worked on this. I'm not gonna put anything from here into there. Oh dear me. That is... who's... oh, that's Initiate PC. I'm trying to figure out where on earth I am. No, that's this. May, August. And this is this, yeah. And finally, final notes when he, I think, tried to leave. Yeah, he can't continue to work. Great. As Abraham was trying to persuade the project lead how horrible the system is, he mentioned how Orwellian it is. And he laughed at him and told him that, hey, Orwell is a great name for a system. People would assume surveillance and safety with a name like that. It's not going to go from inside. People must learn the truth. Can't take anything with me. Cloning the entire PC onto a drive, which must remain here. Then Juliet has gotten it. Because he was not working at the government facility, he was working at Rosen's, yeah. I think that's it, right? Catherine Delacroix, how did you? Why are you looking at my computer? You're supposed to trace the source of the intrusion. Oh, sorry. Leave my PC alone now. You would not want to be assessed as a traitor, would you? You are not supposed to read this. Goodbye, investigator. Soon will find yourself wishing you had listened to my warnings. Okay. Alright, fine. So what can I do? Undo thought. What if I don't want to? What is... I think I can do this. It's up to you now, investigator. Do the right thing. I don't think I can do the right thing by the looks of it. As in I cannot actually do what they've asked me to do about Minister of Security. Did something else appear over here? Felt like it marked this website as having something new, and then nothing was here. I'm gonna hide everything from the system. Ah, darn, this is gonna take a long time. What can I do? I might have gone past the point of no return for this, for actually trying to undo Orwell specifically. By this point I might only undo the thought, which I don't want to do. Darn, how do I not do that? Okay, I don't think this is unless I somehow... no, there's too much information. There's his name. Don't care about Winston. I mean, I care about Winston enough that I'm not gonna investigate him. I know who he is, but that's not important right now. We sort of know that his PC is there, so, or the drive was there, so I don't think that is... I doubt this is savable. You know what? Let's hide this as well. If they do not know that there's a thing anywhere over there, then at the very least a message about, hey, there's a thing you need to delete. At least that won't give it away. Let's try again. I think I can still try, at least try to do something. Let's pop a couple of things. Maybe we'll get some related information. No, it doesn't seem... What else have you done? What else have you done? What else are you guilty of? Let's just say that. I don't think she's guilty of anything else. Or guilty-ish. I might be stuck with information that I have. Is there a chance? Because I think we've been given 3 options. Actually, definitely 2. Incriminate. Yeah, basically Catherine has asked us to submit information, try to find some piece, and there was a piece written from Juliet, but still. There was that piece that Abraham, which was really Juliet, was asking Nina to make bombs, to actually do those terrorist attacks. That was not Abraham. Can I somehow pin it on Juliet? Don't think I can. I will try. Papa, make thought change direction. So yeah, that's this here. But it's... Juliet. Is there a way for me to actually bring this to... Wrong profile. No, it says wrong profile. No, it wasn't Gunther. That's the thing. It was not Gunther. It wasn't Harrison either. No. Sometimes the game is limiting. It is limiting. Alright, so again, nothing on initiates PC interests me. No, including... What did I drop? This is, yeah, that sort of... a thought experiment. Nothing of that was actually real. No guerrilla... No, nothing. That's about deleting the data. If I add the information about deleting the data to the system, that is something at the very least. That has a chance of punishing Juliet. See, Juliet definitely is... Thought as a whole, troubled. But as a whole, like to punish every single one of them, nah. The persons who are guilty are Juliet by this point. Abraham didn't want anything bad. Didn't want victims, didn't want terrorism acts. Nina and Harrison were pretty aggressive about their plans, but even they themselves hadn't planned anything. Nina was ready to bomb places. She's now dead. Well, can't do much for her. Harrison was against bombings. Cassandra was pretty much against bombings. Juliet asks to make the bombings, so Juliet, out of all the people who are currently alive, Juliet is the guilty one. Didn't move it at all. Darn, how do I move it along? Not through that. Not through a lot of this crap. I don't think this is of interest. Oh, don't need Cassandra's phone. But this might actually, since I don't have a time limit anymore, might actually bring Cassandra's phone into this. It's pretty much not needed, but pain. Might still find something. There might still be a last call. Okay, let's go again. Initiate. I'm gonna leave him be. He unveiled the things. But who is he then? Who on earth is he? Rosen Lordship, Themba and Biljan. Nope, really doesn't say anything to us at all. He has not been. He has hacked the system, but he has not led to the deaths of people. We lost access to Catherine's PC. I don't think we can even do anything to Catherine. Actually, haven't looked through quite a lot of things nowadays here, so that's my evaluation. What I was interested in, maybe... Now we've been here, that's the thing. We know exactly. Catherine Delacroix, we have the photo, we have everything. Peacekeeping mission. Security, 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 no. I think it will be highlighted, that's the thing. It would be highlighted. No. I still don't understand why this is constantly highlighted. Well, now we can sort of bring this in, but this is not important. If this makes the thing disappear, then so be it. But no, it sort of still pops something that, as if something here is very important. Now we have his PC. Learner, not even clickable. Also looks like a friend of mine. Ahmed. Some PCs, but he's not under suspicion, so we don't know who he is. Marsa has her PC, again, not of interest. And this guy, yep. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, there's nothing there anymore. Anyone leaving comments or anything? No. That's the thing, I'm just... Oh, freedom isn't free, I wasn't even looking there. No, these are all old comments. A couple of these are still not accessible. This is my evaluation. I'm still trustworthy, so hey, there's that. Drat. Yeah, I think by this point I'm just stuck against the game, trying to figure out what on earth do I do. Did I hide this? No, I invalid. A more precise data was submitted because he worked on Orwell, I suppose. Any ideas, folks? What should I do? What have I... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Right, I think I found a thing that can slowly move things forward. Although, so far this is doing really nothing. Related document. All right, hello there. I think there's still a chance, it seems. Account. Meeting with NSEC security. Personal phone, hello there. Prime Minister. Joseph Langley, obviously they worked with them. No, the people are not of interest. Gallery, that's her son, I'm assuming. Sky Chat. You know what? No, I'm not gonna go as low as incriminate children. Which date it was? 14th. Okay, yeah, when it's like actually... This isn't crazy politics, just let me cast the car. Ali at school, everything normal. Don't leave, yes, don't worry. Ed, husband? I think it is, yeah, honey. Once again, her husband is not... Let's not talk about that. Ooh, interesting. Someone threatening her on 15th. Robert Blaine, oh, well done regarding the bombings. Oh, there it is. While government has not requested those bombings, Catherine Delacroix regards Boston bombings positively. That's it. Delacroix announced resignation due to revelations after Orwell investigator finds incriminating evidence against her. Government cancels the whole Orwell system. Impartial agency commissioned with freezing stored data permanently. Drives storing terabytes of data on individuals are now to be erased. Juliet Carrington to the press. We had an obligation to reveal this malicious project, thought to be rebuilt, continue to reveal revelations of power abuse. Investigator wanted for arrest. I'm gonna leave, folks. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna escape this country and never come back. Whether the home country will comply to the extradition request remains to be seen. I think I can delete any of the data, right? Disobedience, being evaluated by Orwell. Oh, should have actually brought something inside here? Has insider information Orwell. Yep. I sure do. Oh. I could have actually read just a little bit more. Hey, look, it's a kitty. I can point out with the cursor right now. But that thing in the middle, it looks like kitty ears. Or just a whole kitty, actually. Full-blown kitty. Wow. First and foremost, after this is done, I am immediately wishlisting the next game. Orwell, Ignorance and Strength, as far as I know. Wow. I did not expect this from a game. Once again, to Yasmin, who has suggested this game, thank you so very much. This has been one of the most favorite games I have played in recent time. Ooh, interesting. I'm looking at the names. Seems like all of these are pretty German sounding. Yeah. Wow. The fact is that if you just discount the moments where I'm just mostly fighting against the game, trying to figure out what is the next button, basically, that I need to find and press. The rest of it was brilliant. The moments where my head was bustling with ideas, the fact that the game was stimulating the production of ideas. Oh, this could be it, this could be that. It was great. I just loved it. Loved it. Also, credit to Matt McLean, also known as Feeding Ear, as the composer. Some lovely music as well. Pipe Dreams by Rat King is actually, I'm assuming, music by The Targets. And Initiate actually mentioned, ooh, The Targets sound a lot like Rat King. Wow. Get rid of Orwell and Juliet. I'm assuming the way to do that, Skrunk, was to actually incriminate Juliet, not Harrison like I did. Then again, that would have perhaps stopped the ability to... But no, Harrison was arrested. Juliet still can... I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can try and do this quickly, I suppose. I'll let you know. I'll let you know afterwards, because I will be I will be collecting achievements. So maybe not on stream, but I'll just let you know how it went. Oh, Hellerfant, hello. It's one of the testers, apparently. Broduck, I think, was also one of the people in the cafe. Which is actually a good way to sort of give thanks to people. Man, what a game, what a game. I've enjoyed my time playing Papers, Please, and this is, well, not exactly that. Sort of, in a way, tugs at the same strings, but still, that was... Papers, Please was depressing as heck, because I was working as a passport control officer, my family was in danger and everything. That was depressing, that was harsh, that was a thriller. This is also a thriller, but in a different way. We were never really in danger. Although, obviously, we're now being looked for. For a majority of this game was mostly me sitting at the edge of my seat going, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I have not played Return of the Obra Dinn. I really want to play Return of the Obra Dinn. Return of the Obra Dinn actually is on my wish list. So, at some point, when it drops to a price that I consider reasonable, I would love to play Return of the Obra Dinn. I have sort of been spoiled the first hour or so of it. I know the secret behind it. Oh yeah, there it is. Ignorance is Strength. That is a separate game. But even with that secret sort of unveiled, still, interest is in the process. And I feel like what I found out whilst playing Orwell is I like organizing stuff. The process of looking for data and sort of putting it into the system, connecting the dots and everything, I quite enjoy that. So, Return of the Obra Dinn, the way it works, it's also that. We're investigating a ship that has returned back into the harbor without any crew on it. And slowly investigating every inch of it, we find out what happened to them. And it's also, this person, this happened to him. I think that's been the same thing. Yeah, it's, I've loved the bits and pieces I've seen from it. Ira has played it, maybe even finished it, I'm not sure. She also was just throwing compliments to the game. Not the phrase, but you understand me. And so, as such, I want to play it as well. The problem is, though, well, problem sort of ish. This is my backlog of games, as I've posted in the chat. There's still a lot for me to go through, and that's why I try to abstain from buying any games. And yeah, by the way, Crunk, Kikis, anyone else who's watching the games on stream, and I'm gonna switch back to this screen, and I'll still pause the timer because we're done, and also very, what's the word? Whatever the word is, 78 games completed now, folks. 78 games completed. But most importantly, you can choose the next game for me to play. If you follow that link in a Twitch chat or the link down below the stream, there's a games list button. Then you can choose the next game for me to play. The games up top are just suggestions. Also, those are the games that are playable with the gamepad, with the exception of Orwell, since I'm trying to rest my wrist. Having some troubles. But if any one of you wants to suggest a game from that list, you are more than welcome to do so, and that's going to be my next game. Starting from next week, I'm going to be starting a next game for Jam vs. the Backlog because there's still more than 100 games to go through, and that is crazy, that is a lot, and at some point they're going to end. But before that, I'm very careful about buying games. I'm still buying bundles with really great value that for games that I do not have. For example, the Australian Fire Relief bundle, got that. Tons of games. Plus a couple that I really want to play. The latest one, which is right now the COVID-19 bundle, there's a couple of games that interest me, but the thing is, none of them, like a lot of them are also something that I own, and as such, doesn't provide the same value to me. And also, this is... I don't want to sort of ask anyone to do this, but as it was well, not a tradition, but previously when the games were donated to the channel, I actually put them on the top of the list. So yeah, I don't think there's a Steam link down below, but if anyone wants to get some information, I can throw you a Steam link for my wish list. Uplink seems to be a nice follow-up to Orwell. Yeah, Uplink. I'm gonna think about it. I've played Uplink ages ago. I think I played Uplink on a somewhat pirated copy, maybe even. The thing was, I think Uplink was still one of those games that required you to put in a code at the start when you started up, sort of as like old school game protections. Oh, to start this game, look for word 7 on page 46 and put it in. If it's the correct word, the game lets you in. If not, it just shuts down. I think Uplink did the same, but again, that was ages ago. That's an old game, but a very interesting one. I didn't understand. I didn't sort of. I played a little bit. I progressed also just a little bit. But I definitely enjoyed like the mystery of the game, I suppose. Uplink actually is a pretty good choice, so I'm gonna try it out, I suppose. Oh, Crunk, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. Return of the Obra Dinn. You are... Thanks very much. This is... I mean, first of all, I'm grateful. Second of all, I cannot wait to play this. I cannot wait to show it to you. I'm assuming you're also gonna be watching and sort of from the sidelines going, so this is how he went about that one. And I'll only be happy to oblige. I'll only be happy to showcase the game as played by someone else. I hope you'll enjoy something like that. You are a peach. I thank you very much. All right, so like the fifth game, fifth time you've bought it. Well, as they say, 5th times I mean, all of these times seemingly were the charm. I'm pretty sure everyone else will also extremely grateful for you, and I'm as grateful as they are. Well, thanks very much. Really, it is. Honor is not the right word here, but I'm running out of words to express gratitude. All right, so now you have basically chosen the next 2 games for me to play. One of them is Return to the Obra Dinn. The other one is Uplink. Which one do you want to see first? So I'm gonna leave the last decision to you. Which game am I starting next week? Uplink or Return of the Obra Dinn? I was trying to remember. Uplink. Was there an end to Uplink? Was there a story mode? Okay, so it's gonna be Uplink. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see if I'm gonna. Okay, there is a story mode. Great. We're gonna see if we actually go to the end or whether we sort of finish as is. But right, cannot wait. Generally cannot wait. First, Uplink, which is a game from my childhood. Uplink actually could as well go to my second feature, Classic Jams, playing games from my childhood, because Uplink was a game from my childhood. But also going to be absolutely great to revisit it and play it for Jam vs. the Backlog. So Krunk, thanks you again very much for choosing the game. Thank you tons and heaps for donating so kindly Return of the Obra Dinn. And hey, the next 2 games have been selected, and I really hope to see you next time. Again, on Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. On Tuesday, and of course on Friday. Ira is now streaming on Saturdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, if she has not changed anything. So yeah, you'll be able to catch her then as well. Everyone else, thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for being here, for cheering me on, for feeling the same feelings, hopefully, that I've been feeling while playing this. This has been fantastic. I wholeheartedly recommend Orwell to anyone who has even slightest interest in this kind of genre. This is a brilliant game. I'm going to shout about it from the rooftops. This is great. But for today, that's going to be it. Actually, I was supposed to sort of take a break somewhere, but I decided to just push for it. And hey, I'm glad I did. Now it's time to collect some achievements. I'm going to actually exit the game. I'm going to put some music in the background. I'm going to put slightly different music in the background. Because all of a sudden it's very nervous and everything. Let me actually put this, fix something. But yeah, for today, that is it. Let's see who is streaming. Actually, is Kat streaming? Kat said that she was going to stream later on. Is she online? No, she might not be, which is a shame. She's only starting her YouTube journey, and as such... no. I'm assuming if this is... if this doesn't show her as online... Yep, she's not online right now, which is a shame. Alright, we're gonna throw the towel and the path and whatever not to someone else. Who's doing what? Oh, folks, if you want to play some Jackbox, I'm gonna throw you to a person who is playing some Jackbox, so you can do that as well. So for today, that is it. Thanks very much. I'm gonna see you on this channel. I'm not sure what the idea is gonna be. This channel might be live on Sunday, but not for Jam vs. the Backlog related stuff. It might be some Rocket League. I'm gonna post information on Twitter about that. Plus, if you have notifications turned on, you're gonna get a notification. It's gonna be a friendly Internations tournament between Baltics and Eastern Europe. I think it was Hungary, Poland, maybe Czech Republic. We're going to see about that. But that's on a Sunday, potentially on this channel. God knows where else. Details have not been figured out. And then, of course, on Monday, stream returns. Before that, on Saturday, Ira's streaming, her usual time, the same time as me. Unless she decides to stream early. She might as well. Who knows? She's been really happy with our Switch. But yeah, I return properly on Monday, then Tuesday, then Friday. And we're going to be playing Uplink as selected by Krunk. Then afterwards, we're going to be playing Return of the Obra Dinn as selected by Krunk. And then the world is our oyster. I'm going to see you then. You're bored of me. I'm just now going blah, 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 blah. Toodles. See ya. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Be excellent to each other and just keep on being cool. And also, this music has basically stopped playing.